In this video, I'm going to show you how I find my products that have led to over $700,000 of sales in the last 12 months. We're going to go step by step. We're going to be adding up the profit of how much we make over the course of our sourcing, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get better deals on your items. So let's get started. So a good way that we can start to find profitable products is by starting on a listing that's getting a lot of attention. These Google Nest Learning Thermostats are ranked 200 in tools. There's a couple variations here, and so through the variations, we're going to be able to look at the ones that are getting the most sales and find profitable deals on those. We have the black, we have the brass, copper, mirror black, polished stain, white, etc. So we're going to scroll down to 𝗬𝗏. If you don't have 𝗬𝗏 already, you can get it, and when you download the Chrome extension, it'll pop up on all of your Amazon pages like this. We're going to go into the variations. We're going to take a look here, and a couple things that we'll look for is the review percentage. So basically, when it says here that this listing is getting 9,000 sales a month, it means over the entire course of this whole listing. It does not mean that the black one is getting 9,000 sales a month. That's very important to notice because if you go 500 deep on one of these variations, it will probably take you a very long time to sell through. So we're gonna go into how many to actually buy later in this video. But for now, basically understanding that, let's say this white one, for example, is getting around 12% of the reviews, then we can kind of safely estimate in the ballpark that the white one is probably getting 12% of this 9,000 in sales. So if we just do the math on that real quick, that's somewhere in the ballpark of 1,000 a month. So we see that this white one is getting quite a bit of traction here. We see that it's selling for around $199. So let's just go ahead and take a look at that one and then also see if we can get it profitably. So we're on this page, we see that this one is selling for around $199. We also see a few things going on in this 𝗬𝗏 graph. Basic rundown, this green line here basically shows how fast this item is selling. So the lower the number, the better. This, we'll uncheck a few things here just so that it's easier to see. This pink line here basically shows what the buy box is. And so this pink line is where most of the new sales are coming from. So if we see that the buy box is 179, that means people were getting sales at 179. If we see it up here at 210, it means people were getting sales for 210 back in November. And over here, people were getting 229 sales, etc., etc. So that is that. If Amazon is on the listing, we're gonna see them like this in this yellow line. Basically, Amazon's not on this very often, which is very good for us. You can also see the third-party sellers kind of priced very similarly to the buy box. And then for this method, another thing that is very helpful to know is what are used like new prices. And so I will sometimes purchase open box items and sell them on listings that have velocity like this because they still do get very good sales. And as we can see here, it is very close to the new price. And so we can get a very discounted open box item and still sell it for a very close to new price, which will give us really good opportunities here. So like we said before, this is getting around 12% of the reviews. So we can safely definitely send in some of these. If we take a look at the price right now, probably somewhere in the ballpark of 199 is safe. And then for used like new, I would probably price at around maybe $195. Like on this listing, it really looks like people are pricing just below the new and they're still getting sales. So let's say we want to get a 30% ROI with the price of $199. That would be $125 that we need to buy this for. And if we purchase this used like new, we would need to purchase this for around probably $122 is what we would need to buy for. So a used like new would be $122 buy cost and $37 profit. And then if we were to get this new for our 30% ROI, that would also be $37 profit. So let's see if we can find this item. So one thing I like to do when searching for this is I like to just search it by UPC. I have this tool, RevSeller. You can just cut and paste it very easily, or you can get it from here as well. But we're gonna go ahead and search this on eBay. So I'm gonna filter by lowest first. I'm gonna filter by new. And so we see right here that there is an auction for this exact same item for literally $50 right now. We will have to wait 5 days until the bid ends, but that would be something good to keep in mind. If it doesn't get the attention on the listing, you could come in and get it for a really good price. Potentially same with this one as well. This is a little bit underpriced still as well. We do see this open box item right here, also an auction. We do see this one here, $99 plus 13, open box. So that's kind of exactly what we're looking for here. Taking a look here at the description, they don't have too much information. We could even send an offer here. I'm curious if people are already sending offers. Yeah, this is a good sign. People are wanting this item. So $99 plus $13.40. If we sold this as used like new, $195. What's the math on that again? 99 plus 13, so $112.40. So yeah, right there, $46 profit. And let's go ahead and add that to cart. And let's keep shopping. One thing I like to do once I've found something that's profitable like this, I don't want to just source this once and forget about it. I want to actually purchase this multiple times. So I go ahead and put it in some kind of replen tracker sheet. So I'm gonna have the link to that down in the description below. That way you guys can actually have this so that you can track your ASINs, so that you can track the link to purchase stuff, and generally like what buy cost to purchase this for and what sell price to purchase this for. And I would also do the same thing and have one of these for the new and used like new. So I would just go ahead and take the title and put it up there like that. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all this, so let's keep purchasing stuff. So another way that you're gonna want to be purchasing items like this is you're gonna want to be able to have this link to search for this later. Because a lot of the time what's gonna happen is the really good stuff is going to get purchased within a couple days of it getting listed. You know, like if there's a $46 item, if there's a $46 item just sitting there online, like wouldn't you purchase that pretty quickly as well? Being one of the first people to actually see the listing is really going to help you purchase a lot more inventory. Because of that, we can basically put the eBay link in our tracker, and we can come back several times a day, several times a week, and just check what the newly listed and lowly listed items are. That way we can be the first to see them. And I'm gonna say white because that is the white variation of this. So let's take a deeper look at this and see if we can find some more stuff. Another thing that we could do is instead of going to another listing immediately, we could go and search this on 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏. Here we go. Those are the right ones. We're not looking for solds. Although we're seeing someone purchased for very close to the right price, which is a good sign for sale. So a lot of these are just too high priced right now. I think this is a different item. So what about this one? This one might be one that we could send an offer on. Okay, so this is the white one. This is too high. And 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏 is weird because you can only send a 20% off offer. Yeah, so that's gonna be too high. All right, so I figured we'd check 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏. Nothing right now. If you want, you could also save the link for 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna take a look at the variations again, see if there are other variations that are also getting good sales. I don't take this like completely seriously. It's good to see that they're still getting current reviews, because it could be a situation where it was a much lower price for a long period of time, and then what happens is they had a lot of reviews because of that, and then they're not getting as many sales because the price is higher now. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look, see if there are other ones. So this one is getting 72% of the reviews, the stainless steel variation. So that would be one that we would want to look into. And the price is like pretty high as well. Amazon is on the listing though. Stainless steel. All right, so now we're on the stainless steel. We're seeing a 199. That would be sick if someone got this sale way up here. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Anyways, so basically what we want to find out, again, what a good competitive price for both new and like new is. So we're gonna scroll in there. Last several months, high end is like 210. The average price is like 190. Right now it's like 208 to 200. So I'd probably say 198 on this one. And then for the like new, probably 190. Yeah. So 198. We can purchase the new ones for 124. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this so that it's less confusing. So we know for the new ones, 124, new stainless steel. And then like new stainless steel. We said our price is gonna be 190 and buy cost. We do have Amazon on the like new right now at 185, but yeah, so, but it looks like it fluctuates. It could go down as low as 147, but like obviously you'd just let them sell out and then come back up. We're probably not gonna go super deep on this, so I'm fine to wait until 190. So that's what we're gonna do. So again, probably about 119 is what we're gonna look for on this one. So that'll be $36 profit if we find it at 119. So again, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the UPC and we're gonna take a look for this and see if we can find this profitably. You can either take the UPC or you can go ahead and just search it by name, but we're gonna search it by UPC here. And potentially we should do both. So like this would be an absolute home run if we got this. That's like $23. That would be amazing. Obviously, you would think someone else besides just us had seen this, but it'd still be worth looking for. I'll just keep this here for reference. So that's pre-owned. I would not say that that is used like new. I'm gonna toggle by new. Again, we'd love to get that. That's actually ending pretty soon here. It could actually happen. Yeah, so that's good. Maybe I'll include me bidding for that in the video. I gotta set a timer and see what time. Actually, I could do that with auction bidding software. Yeah, so we'll see if we get this. I guess we're gonna do an impromptu how to add something to 𝗯𝗏. So 𝗯𝗏 is a software that you can use to snipe eBay auctions. So basically what we do here is we confirm that we're happy to purchase this, which we are. We want to make sure that this is actually the stainless steel. It's the same UPC. It doesn't look the same at all. Never mind. Just kidding. We're not going to bid on that. So again, we'd love to get that at that price. That's an auction though. Maybe there's two colors of the box. It might be the same. Just like why is the box so different? So we're seeing 877 I'll show the UPC. Are there multiple UPCs? Maybe there's multiple UPCs for this. So this is stainless steel T3007ES. Yeah, same model number. Okay, so they just have multiple boxes. So yeah, actually we are going to add this. So I'll show you guys how to do this. So you come down, you get the eBay number. You add the eBay number. You determine what bid you want for this. All right, we have way too many tabs open here. Close. And this one. We determined we wanted 119 for this. And so you'd have to subtract shipping, 1560. So that would be a max bid of 103.40. And you would click add. And so basically what that'll do is it'll basically just automatically bid for you to purchase that item. So if we are able to get that max bid, that's going to be $36 profit. Really solid, but let's keep looking. If you want to skip all of this looking at auctions, you could just toggle buy it now. So we're going to go ahead and do that because we learned something about auctions, but at the same time, like, let's actually, see what's available right now. It looks like as far as the buy it now listings, there is nothing available in our price range right now. We don't want to buy something that has missing components to it. Then it wouldn't actually be open box. But if we take a look at the solds, we'll see that tons of these have sold. Like $100, $103, like really good stuff to actually make profit with this. So again, probably what I would do is I would add this search to your sheet and be checking on it on a regular basis. Again though, I'm gonna see if we can actually find this by typing in the item. All right, so this one, we're not finding it right now, but again, saving this link, making sure it's filtered the way that you want it to, and checking on it later is gonna be good because like we said before, this is the listing that is getting the most traffic on this entire listing. And so therefore it's gonna be the most competitive. So let's give this a go, actually taking a look at one of the variations that is getting slightly less traffic, and therefore there might be something just sitting there on eBay to purchase. So what if we check this black thermostat? 3% of the listing is going to that variation. So let's give this a check. So this one's nice too, because right now the price is a bit higher than before. So $219 instead of the $200 as before. So if we're to sell this for $219 and get a 30% ROI, we're gonna be able to purchase this for around $138, and we're gonna be able to make a $42 profit. So used like new here. Well, let's first of all even see if that 220 is inflated. I mean, honestly, people were selling for more in the past, and 210 is pretty normal. But the used like new price is people are selling anywhere between 195 and 220. So I'd probably go with that 209. And if you're going super deep, you might have to lower your price. So that'll be somewhere in the ballpark of 131. So again, with a like new, we'll probably make around 40 bucks on this one. So let's get these prices into our replenishable sheet so it's just easy for us to keep track of. This is the black variation. 209, 131. So we said 219 and 138. And again, when we list this, we're not going to list it at 119. We're going to list at or above him. We don't want to have something inbound that's like lower than them, messing with the prices. But yeah, that's going to be $41 profit when and if we do that. So on this variation that looks like it has a little bit less traffic, but still looks like it has enough traffic. Let's see what we can find. Also, I'm curious about the offers tab here. Ooh, including historical offers. Yeah, so I mean, this is still getting plenty of volume. And let's compare that to the stainless steel offers tab. Yeah, so it looks like the stainless steel, kind of like the reviews were telling us, is getting a lot more sales velocity, 3,500 in the last 30 days, apparently, and this one's getting like 580. So 580 is still really good, just not as much as the stainless steel. So we'll still get sales when we list on this listing. So let's see what we can end up finding here. I mean, with this much velocity, we might need to look into the 1% reviews as well, but we're just gonna take a look here. So sometimes that'll happen, nothing will show up. So we're just gonna type this, Google Mass Learning, thermostat, black, sort by lowest, sort by new, much less of these listed. And right now, all of them are expensive. Another thing that we can do too is, let's say there's a few of these listings that we like, but they're too high, like 160 for this is way too high. Sometimes eBay sellers will just list it high, hoping that someone sends them an offer. So what we can do is on all of these that have offers, I don't know if this one even is, they don't even have it. Stock pictures everywhere. Yeah, so basically the ones where they have it, it's, ooh, they have it and it's just too high. What you can do is just send them an offer. Here's a situation, a good learning situation for those of you guys who made it this far in the video. If someone has like 5 of these like this and you're game to buy them all, you're gonna have a lot more leverage if you send an offer for all 5 of them. So like we confirmed before, we are super chill with being able to sell a lot of these. And this is also the inflated one. We're able to purchase this for a lot higher of a price because it's at $219. We're going to be able to purchase for $138. And also, like if you're just purchasing one of these, you're gonna have to pay $10 per each one. But with 5, there's a high chance that shipping can be combined, and he's also willing to take a lower price. So I'm just gonna add these to cart just to see how he does his shipping. So $944.95 divided by 5. Oh yeah, and his shipping is like this. So that basically comes out to $189 each. So just like this, he adds per each one. But what we can do is we can know that his shipping is this. If we need $138, we could send him an offer for $128 and say like, hey, I can pay right now and buy them all. So if we were to get this, that would be $41 profit on each. That would be $205 profit. I'm super down to do that. Oftentimes too, people will accept lower offers. So I might even send more like a 115 or maybe 120. So that would be a total of 130. We'd be very happy with that. That would be $49 profit each. That would be $245 profit. So we're gonna go ahead and send that offer and see if we can get anything here. Actually, I'm gonna confirm that he didn't say anything in the description here. Brand new in box, he says. Does he have good feedback? He's new for sure, but it's good so far. Yeah, so we could send him an offer and that would be really good. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Also, if you want to be extremely safe, you could just also message this person and just confirm that they are indeed new in the box. But also what you can do is you could just order them. If they're not actually new in the box, you can just return them. Or if they're not new in the box, like, you know, like we priced low enough that this is going to be okay if we have to sell these as used like new. So if we did sell these at 209 used like new, it's still our 30% ROI. So because of that, I'm pretty game to just send this offer regardless. So 120, I can pay right now and buy them all. Make sure your payment's right and go ahead and send them an offer. It's sent. And again, I hate it when people do this. It's not new. First of all, there's writing. Second of all, it's opened. It's a like new from Canada. So this is one where we're down to pay 131 for this. Yeah, so I mean, I'd send them just like, this is one that I don't feel super excited about, so I'll just send an offer, and if he accepts, cool, it's high ROI. If not, no worries. So he's picky about his offers, so he did not accept that one. So we went ahead and sent offers on that one. We have the $45 profit one in the cart. We have the $36 profit in our 𝗯𝗃 ready to be bid on. I feel like we got a lot done. Also, we have the links for 3 really good items that are getting a lot of sales in our replenishable sheet that we can be checking over and over again because these are listings that are getting a lot of sales. So the work that we did in the last 40 minutes isn't just the work that we were able to find right here. We're going to be able to check these items over and over again over the next 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12 months. These items have been selling very well for a very long time. It's been a hot item ever since 2017. So these are items that you can continue to sell over and over again. You can continue to check your links over and over again. This is kind of how I find a lot of items. I do this with a lot of items, and we add them to our replenishable sheet and are continually checking for them to see when they come back in stock at the right price. All it takes is an eBay seller listing this at $100 instead of $140, and we've made a really solid profit. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, we're gonna have the link to this tracker sheet in the description below. That way you can get it yourself. So I was doing some work downstairs and he ended up sending us a counter offer. So let's see what this is. So we'll go back to our tracking sheet. That way we can know what price we are actually wanting to pay for this. This is a new one. And so we're willing to pay $138. So we're gonna take a look at this offer. It's gonna be a total of $700 divided by 5, $140. This is actually extremely close to what we were looking for here. It's just slightly high, which we might end up just taking. We'll probably counter offer slightly lower though. So again, if we sell this for the $219, 138 is going to be 30% ROI. 140, we could purchase this right now for 28.56% ROI, $40 profit each. That would be a nice $200 profit. These would also sell very quickly. Yeah, so this is like super close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna counter offer here. I can meet you in the middle and I'm online, so I will pay right now, because a lot of times people will not like accept offers and then not pay for it. Yeah, we'll see what he says to this. This will put us at 136 each. This is going to be over our 30% ROI. It'll be $44 profit each. So we'll see what he says here. So make offer. And let's see what he says. So literally about 3 minutes later, he actually accepted our offer. So let's go ahead and take a look at our details here. But yeah, we ended up purchasing 5 of these for $680. So let's take a look at the profit here. So again, we're gonna sell these at around $219 or $220. 136, that's gonna be $44 profit each, 32% ROI. That's gonna be $220 profit just for sending an offer and doing some research on a variation listing like this. Also a very good lesson that sending offers on higher priced items really does work. We ended up making that $46 from earlier in the video, and then we ended up making this $220 profit from this purchase. And then we also have that auction coming in play as well. So we ended up making over $260 in profit in under an hour. We did very well. This is just a testament of how well doing eBay to Amazon like this can really work for you.
A few minutes later.
So hopefully this video was helpful, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.